What is up, everyone? I hope you all are doing well. My name is Ishaan and welcome to the video. I was just writing down some content creation ideas that I had for, small short videos. In that process, I thought of how the self-improvement journey has like 3 phases in some sense. I mean, it probably has more for some people, probably has less for some people, but this just first thought, man, I didn't even plan this video. I just thought of this idea and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start rolling and recording because some of the best experiences are shared when they're most raw, most authentic, without having them being planned, without them having been scripted. The first phase, self-acceptance. This is the time when you've been experiencing that internal conflict for quite some time now, and you know that that is the sign that you need some things to change in your life. You're trying your best to get out of bed every single day and get everything in terms of your obligations done, but you don't feel like it's doing anything for you. You don't feel like you have a sense of purpose. You feel like you're kind of just going through the motions. I know exactly how that feels because I've been there. I had a lot of insecurities I was dealing with. I had a lot of other external circumstances that I was dealing with, and a lot of the times I felt that I have this internal conflict within me that's forcing me, or not forcing me, but pushing me towards the right direction, but I just didn't want to accept it because I didn't want to step out of my comfort zone and head into the uncomfortable uncertainties. I think this is where the self-acceptance part comes in. You really have to wholeheartedly accept your flaws, accept your mistakes, accept all of the bad things about yourself, accept all the labels that have been put on yourself by other people, by your mind even. Just literally accept all of this, put it out on paper, put it out somewhere, because that's the best way to really get it all out of your system, because it's there and it's not gonna just go away if you try to pressure it down or like push it down or hide it, conceal it in any sort of way. Put it on paper, get it out of your system, because that is the first step to your self-acceptance and your self-improvement journey. After the self-acceptance phase comes the learning phase, during which you learn things. When I was in high school, I started consuming more self-improvement content. I started to improve some of my old skills, like how to study better for standardized exams, how to study better for AP classes. So whatever it is that you're doing, the learning phase is for you to actually indulge and spend extra time on learning the things that you need, learning the tools that you need, learning the resources, the skills that you need to get better at whatever it is that you want to do. Following the learning phase is the growing phase. Now, you're gonna experience growth during the learning process as well. However, I think the growth phase is mainly where you employ everything that you've learned. Bro, even though I started my YouTube channel like about a year ago, and I started making like content here and there like in the summer of 2020, since then I've grown exponentially. And when I look back at my old content, I'm like, dude, that was not my growth phase, that was just my learning phase. So even when you take some sort of action, part of it is still in your learning phase before you experience that growth phase and continue to get significantly better. That after a few months or like a couple of years down the line, when you look back, you're gonna be like, damn, I thought I knew so much back then, but I've improved so much from that time. And that is so powerful. These are the 3 phases that I saw in my self-improvement journey. If you've seen something similar or somewhat the same thing, let me know in the comments below what your experience has been. But overall, you gotta start off by self-accepting your flaws, your insecurities, your good, your bad, for everything that you are. Following that, you gotta dive into the process of learning new things, new skills, ways to better yourself, ways to improve yourself, new habits to employ, which is where you're also gonna experience some growth. But the most growth comes in the next final phase, which is the growth phase, which is when you've developed enough introductory knowledge and even intermediate knowledge about the thing that you want to do, but you're starting to finally employ it, and you're finally starting to learn the little obstacles and hurdles that come with that process, and you've been able to work around that and getting better at whatever it is that you're doing. That is all I've got for the video. If you made it this far into it, just want to let you know that I appreciate you so much and thank you for tuning in. Be sure to drop a like if you got something out of the video. And if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications because I drop new videos every single week. And I will catch all of y'all in the next video.